Syahadah. Syahadah.
Kobe, a port city and sixth largest city in Japan, with a population of about 1.5 million people, is situated in Kansai province, north of Osaka. This city was proposed as a planned city. Kobe port first opened to trade from Europe in 1868 AD and remains so till today. Situated near the south coast of Honshu Island, Kobe covers an area of 553 square kilometers.
Merupakan pusat pelabuhan dan perdagangan penting di Jepun. Ia juga mendapat julukan sebagai Serambi Mekah kerana mempunyai populasi penduduk Islam sekitar 30,000 orang. Pada tahun 1930-an, agama Islam mula bertahan.
Kobe Muslim Mosque is the first mosque in Japan. This mosque has been built in 1935. The reason why the Muslim people built the first mosque in Japan in Kobe, because at that time we had a very big Muslim community living in Kobe and in Kansai area. More than 300 Muslims were living in Kobe and Kansai area. The idea of this mosque started 1927 by one Muslim from England. And he started to collect donations, and they could establish this mosque, and opening ceremony was 1935 in October. Yes.
Okay, can you about the history also during earthquakes and also the war?
Yes. At the time of the building of this masjid, 1935, as I told you, big Muslim number were living here. But when the Second World War started, of course, many of them left Japan, and only few Muslims stayed in Japan at the time. During the Second World War, all Kobe destroyed. by American bomb except masjid. And we have one photo, inshallah you can see after that. Also during the earthquake 1995, 80% of the buildings in Kobe collapsed and mosque remained. This is of course because this is the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
During World War II, the Kobe Mosque was barely affected despite the city lying in ruins after being bombed by the Americans.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
The holy words reverberated throughout Kobe city, causing people to run in search of shelter. The Kobe Mosque was the only structure that stood strong during the fateful day.
Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah.
This dark incident haunting the people of Kobe was a blessing in disguise. People started to learn about Islam to seek the truth, as Islam is a complete religion. From then on, Islam started attracting the interest of the Kobe community to accept this religion as a guidance in their life. And the seeds of Islam grew in their souls.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنما المؤمنون الذين إذا ذكر الله وجلت قلوبهم وإذا تليت عليهم آياته زادتهم إيمانا وعلى ربهم يتوكلون صدق الله العظيم.
Syahadah, satu lafaz berbeza rasa.
إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين من شر ما
Here,
خلق.
the younger generation are empowered with spiritual activities such as Islamic obligations, Quran studies, and religious talks that are held every week.
غير المغضوب
These programs are hoped to help develop the characters of the young generation to prevent them from going astray. These children are the future generation that are hoped to carry the beacon of Islam. The management, comprising imams, intend to create an Islamic movement association to spread Islamic teachings to the locals.
Today, Japanese people in general, in comparison of 10 years ago, are more, interested in knowing Islamic world, Islamic culture, and I understand the number of the academicians, number of researchers, and number of students who wants to study Islam, who wants to study Islamic world, Islamic society, has increased tremendously during the last 10 years. And I think it is very good that more people have better understanding, deeper understanding, also have the balanced way of understanding and perception vis-a-vis Islamic world.
Today, the Japanese community are more liberal in terms of accepting Islam as a way of life.
To study about
私は大森武史といい、生年月日は1900。私は大森武史といい。
Islam from the early days is a religion that places high emphasis on the effort of spreading the religion as a holy work.
日生まれ、日本国籍です。私はイスラムが最も正しい。
The Japanese community have responded well to the teachings of Islam in Kobe and have embraced Islam. Approximately 7,000 to 10,000 people have embraced Islam in Japan. A majority of them are the residents of Kobe who converted to Islam in this mosque. Based on the Surah Ali Imran, verse 85, and whoever seeks a religion other than Islam, it will never be accepted of him, and in the hereafter he will be one of the losers.
これらのシャハーダを唱えます。
أشهد
أشهد
أن
أن
لا
لا
إله
إله إلا الله
إلا الله
وحده لا شريك.
Saying the Syahadah is a sacred utterance for all Muslims. By uttering these lines, one has declared that he only worships Allah and that the Prophet Muhammad is the messenger of Allah.
أن لا إله إلا الله
With the utterance of this line, one begins his life as a Muslim.
شريك له
All his sins before
الله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لقد من الله على المؤمنين إذ بعث فيهم رسولا من أنفسهم يتلو عليهم آياته ويزكيهم ويعلمهم الكتاب والحكمة وإن كانوا من قبل لفي ضلال مبين صدق الله العظيم.
Syahadah, satu lafaz berbeza resam.
Shahadah's crew took a walk in Shoku Road in Kobe that sells many halal products for the Muslim community. Allah commands Muslims to choose food that are halal and good. Consuming non-halal food will cause one's prayers to not be fulfilled. With many halal product shops in the Kobe Mosque area, many Muslims have built their dwellings and conduct businesses here. Islam is a complete religion that guides man towards goodness and gives eternal peace.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin.
For Yusuf Abdullah, becoming a Muslim has given him the true meaning of happiness that no words can describe. Before he received the sign by Allah, he had tried many things to achieve happiness in life.
Ameen.
الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم صدق الله العظيم.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Since 1950, the Kobe Mosque takes the role as a center for the spread of Islam, contributing hugely to the development of the faith of the locals. The Kobe community develops from an Islamic identity in the context of its nation building and progress. In 1976, an organization called Nippon Islam Dantai Kyogikai was formed by all Islamic associations in Japan to synchronize da'wah activities. This Islamic declaration is also supported by the Islamic Cultural Center of Kobe to spread Islam. Every year, Kobe becomes the choice of destination for Muslim tourists from Southeast Asian countries such as Malaysia, Brunei, Indonesia, and also other countries in West Asia. Due to the increase in Muslim tourists, the locals give Kobe the nickname Mecca of Japan. Kobe is the landmark for the spread of Islam in Japan. Tune in to the next Syahadah that traces the da'wah work by Islamic institutions in Japan. Syahadah, one word, different customs.